Hi everyone, I'm Sanjana and I have Sam Prasanth with me today. And let's talk to Sam about how Zapier managed to get 144 million in business with search being the dominant contributor. Sam, thank you so much for joining me today. It's a pleasure to have you here.
I'm excited to share my thoughts, Sanjana. Yeah.
Awesome. And to introduce Sam, Sam is currently the SEO manager at Beaconstac, and he has a diverse experience in the digital marketing space. And today he's going to share his study on Zapier. So let's get started. So before we start, Sam, can you tell us a little bit about your background? Like, where did you start your career and where are you now?
Yeah, sure, Sanjana. So it wasn't a straightforward journey, to be honest. So I started my career as a web designer in Sky Limit Digital, actually, where I used to, design layout for websites. So in one of the meetings, clients asked me, for the designs you're creating. So what is the, how is the user interacting to it, actually? What is the user behavior there, and how many users are visiting that particular website, actually? So actually, at that particular time, I didn't have answer for it. So later, no, I started exploring things, and that is how I came to know about digital marketing, actually. Then I started my career as a digital marketer in ISO's Private Limited, and there I got opportunities to work in, various channels like SEO, paid, etc. Then I wanted to get specialized in SEO because I was no much into interested in SEO, actually. Then I joined Kislo, where we did no lot of SEO experiments and had a very good learning there, Sanjana. And currently, as you mentioned, I'm working as a SEO manager in Beaconstac, where I manage SEO content teams. So this is a short overview of my career.
Amazing. That's really inspiring to hear from a web developer to a digital marketer. So yeah, that's a good story. All right, so now let me move into the topic. And today's topic is an interesting one. So Sam is gonna present his research on how Zapier managed to get 144 million in business with search. And the first question that came across my mind after we discussed the topic is like, what made you pick Zapier to study? Like, what's so unique about them?
Right. So generally, when people publish SEO case studies, it will be about how they increase traffic by 2x, 3x, and
Yeah,
how they rank for certain keywords, etc. But
yeah,
Zapier's case study is very unique to me, actually. The reason being, no, when the search volume, meaning search volume in the sense its average searches happened over a year, right? So when
mm,
it is high, it means the market is well established, and you can implement SEO strategies to rank for that keyword and get more leads and capture demands, right? But
yeah,
what if the search volume is low, meaning the market is not established there, and it is difficult for you to pitch in your product through search, right? So in this case, many companies do not invest in SEO, right? But
yeah.
no, this particular case study is an eye opener for all the business owners, actually, because Zapier actually went through this particular situation where they didn't have much of the target keywords to promote or pitch in their product, right? But fast forward today, they are a $144 million. They have the business value of $144 million, and search is the main contributor for their revenue. So this is what this is the reason I was very excited to share this Zapier SEO case study, Sanjana.
Awesome, awesome. That's really interesting. And I think I want to learn more about this case study from you.
Yeah, sure, Sanjana. So I have made a slide for it. If you don't mind, can I share my slide
Yes,
and
please.
explain this?
Yes, yes, yes. Go
Yeah.
on.
Can you see my screen,
Yes,
Sanjana?
yes, I can.
Yeah. So before going directly into the SEO strategy, I think we should know a bit about the platform itself, right? So Zapier is a one second. Yeah, Zapier is an automation platform where you can integrate two different tools to automate workflows, right? This helps
Yeah,
reduce manual efforts, and we can save a lot of time through it, right? So this is a quick introduction for Zapier. And to look more into it, see, out of the traffic they get, right, search contributes to 58%, almost 58% of the traffic, right? And their
Got it.
total ARR is $144 million actually, right? And we can also know about the total traffic they are getting in a month. So if you see the maximum they got in May is like 5.8 million, meaning this includes both the paid and no, this includes all the medium. So, but in today's case study, we'll be discussing only about the top two contributors of traffic, which is the blog and the landing pages, right?
Okay.
So yeah, now I think we can get started with the strategy, Sanjana. So I have a question for you here. So now, since you know about Zapier, right? Can you imagine some of the keywords they can target for to pitch in their products and capture the demand?
I would say probably automation platform, integration platform, something like that.
Right. So you're partially correct, Sanjana here. So these are bottom of the funnel keywords, right? Where no user directly wants some platform to be used, right? So you create landing pages for these platforms, these keywords actually. But what about the education? They don't have proper keyword to educate the audience when they came to market, Sanjana, where they
Right,
can write blogs, right? So that was
right.
their pain, no, main pain area, main challenge to capture the demand. But
Got it.
they came up with a very unique strategy to to say still they can implement SEO and capture the demand. So now we are going to see how they did that actually, right? So as I explained you, they didn't have a target keyword to educate about their product, but today's Zapier's blog alone brings in 1.6 million organic visits every month, actually, which is about 67.5% of its overall traffic. And here you can see the revenue, right? $3.1 million per month, actually. So this is quite amazing, right? So let's see how they did it, actually.
Sure.
So, so generally, people invest in SEO in two cases. One is when potential customers are searching for what you sell or do, right? For example, you told me automation platform or integration platform. So this is
Yeah,
the exact first case scenario. And the
yeah.
second case scenario is they should be searching for the problems they have that your business is going to solve, right? But with Zapier, when they came to market, people weren't aware of that. No, this particular solution is available there at the market, and they didn't have the searches for those pain areas actually. So Zapier has to find the third way to promote their product. So now let's quickly talk about the third way, Sanjana.
Okay.
So generally, what every companies used to do is they have a keyword or a pain point here, and no, they give value or solution to the audience, right?
Yeah.
But Zapier went one step above to give better solution, right? So this is just a concept. To have more clarity, we need to look at the keywords they targeted actually, right?
Got it.
So it is the best patterns actually, right? So if you look at the keywords here, the keywords are best calendar app, best note-taking apps, best to-do list app, etc. Right? So if you look at it, Zapier is not a to-do list app, right? But why they need to target this particular keyword, the best kind of keywords here,
Yeah,
and how are
exactly.
they ranking? Yeah. So how are they ranking for these keywords then? And even if they are ranking, what will they get out of these keywords, right? So these are the things I think we'll be covering it in the next slides. Okay.
Okay.
So let's take an example of a to-do list blog they have, right? So the idea here is to list down the apps, right? See, Zapier, they will not be listing Zapier as one of the to-do list app, but what they do is they list the top 10 apps in the industry, right? And then they at last they pitch in Zapier telling that no, you can integrate these apps using Zapier to improve the
Got it.
productivity.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
that was their
strategy.
messaging. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was their messaging here. Let's look detail into it. So here's a general, here's a metrics about the traffic they are getting from each best blog actually, right? If you see for best URL shortness, they are getting 68K per month actually. And for note-taking apps, it is 40. So adding all this, they are getting they are receiving 65% of their overall organic traffic from only from these blogs actually.
Got
So
it.
now, yeah. So now we need to take a look at the intent of the keyword is different here, right? You can't directly pitch in Zapier for it. So we need to look at how they are getting conversions from these keywords now, right?
Okay.
So here is what Zapier did, and it was very smart actually. So for example, if you take a blog, best note-taking apps, they have listed apps like Microsoft One, Evernote, Apple Notes, etc. Right.
Okay.
So the important thing here is, so all these no apps they listed here can be in, each app can be integrated with other apps using Zapier here, right?
Got it.
So that is one idea they actually followed. And it is that when people use one particular app for a long time, they want to automate that, right? So obviously, when they read more blogs that Zapier is publishing in this category, obviously they will tend to go to Zapier than any other integration platforms out there, right? So these are the ideology behind this strategy, Sanjana. And
Got it.
right, like Zapier, no CTAs are one of the benchmarks for the design teams out there, right? So if you look at the CTAs here, right? So here are the different apps which is explaining different workflows they can do actually, right? So the user's intent may not be to look out for a tool like Zapier, but it is understood that when they use Zapier, their product is going to improve, right? So that is the approach they took here, and they were very successful at it. Now we can also check about see. So there should be some reasons that they are being able to get ranked for those keywords in the top, right? So we'll look at those reasons now, actually. So the first reason is that no, for the best kind of patterns, Google does not rank that particular app in the top, right? For example, for the note-taking app, if you ever notice publishing a blog on best note-taking apps, Google will not give more authority to it because both users and Google know that they will pitch in their own product instead of adding value to the users, right?
Got it.
But here Zapier is a neutral source, right? So they are not they are not a note-taking app. So both Google and user found it very useful, and the ranking of those and the clicks for those was improved actually. And another main reason for the improvement in the ranking is the backlinks, right? So what happened is that since they publish more articles related to best patterns, they didn't reach out for the backlinks actually. They got backlinks naturally from top
Yeah.
DR sites actually. Because
Right.
it is a when B2B people searches for the tools, right? It will be morely of the list, right? And these businesses, these PR websites want to list them, right? So they got tremendous amount of backlinks, natural
Yeah.
backlinks from these high DAs, right? So this was the reason why they were successful with this particular strategy, and their blogs really did well. And if you see the graph here, it is like once they started, there was no looking back, Sanjana. So they are about 1.8 million per month actually, generating a lot
Wow.
of revenue here, right? And
Amazing.
to my surprise, yeah. So to my surprise, if you look at the top review sites globally, Zapier is in the 11th position. Actually,
Oh,
I
okay.
never expected
Nice.
this. Yeah. So this is the outcome of them publishing a lot of best articles. Actually,
Yeah,
right?
very
So
interesting.
if you yeah. So if you see at the monthly traffic, they are getting only from the best articles. It is like 246K actually, right? And this is their no annual traffic. See, I never expected Zapier to be in this list, honestly,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, so now we can come to the so this is for the blocks, right? Top of the
Mm.
funnel. Now let's come to the bottom of the funnel and the landing pages, Sanjana. So as you told earlier, no automation platform, keywords like automation platform and integration platform are very relevant to their business, honestly. The thing is that there are two problems with those no keywords or going behind that particular market, Sanjana. So one was the overall search volume there. So if you look at the overall search volume for all the keyword clusters between automation platform and integration platform, it is not more than 6K, right? But no, it is not about the no search volume here because it is good to no write create landing pages for the search volume, no, even for the search volume keywords. But the thing is that if you uh, create landing pages for generic terms like automation platform or integration platform, you can't resonate with the pain areas of the user here. I will explain it in a bit no elaborated way here. So this is the proof that their landing pages gets the second most highest traffic, Sanjana. So first is their
Okay.
blogs and second is their landing pages.
Yeah.
And so before getting started with the types of keyword they target, it is important for us to know the types of landing pages they have. Because
Mm.
Zapier, they have 75K plus landing pages.
Oh,
So
okay.
it is important. So the first type is the main page, their home page,
Mm.
and second page is the profile page. So for each app they can integrate with, they have a profile page, right? And third one is the integration page. For example, you need to integrate Google Form and a particular CRM, right? For example,
Mm.
Mailchimp maybe. So if you want to if users are looking out for the integration between uh, Google Forms and Mailchimp, we can't have a main page or the profile page there. We need to
Yeah.
explain, kind of how they can integrate, but that, but two particular, platform is Zapier. And that is the third landing page they have, and fourth is the Zaps. So in one particular, no integration, there are multiple Zaps available that we saw already, which through which we can perform multiple, no, we can automate multiple workflows actually,
Yeah.
right? So if you look at it, there are four types of landing pages here. But the main landing page that is driving traffic to Zapier is the integration pages.
Okay.
So yeah, so now let us take a look at the keywords they are trying to target here. So what Zapier did here is instead of trying to pitch users on the value of integration tools, this is exactly no they don't want to go behind the market of automation platform or integration platform, and
Mm.
they realize that people are already looking for some specific integrations, right? So what is happening here is they are analyzing their ideal customer profile here, not randomly going behind any particular keyword, right?
Okay.
So the situation for Zapier here now is people do not know about Zapier, but they are looking for no, some specific integrations, right? So now what Zapier is thinking, we should create landing pages for those intent, right?
Mm.
So I will give you an example here, Sanjana. So there were keywords where people are looking out for Dropbox, Google Drive Sync actually.
Why?
So here,
How are they
yeah.
ranking for like non-branded keywords here?
Yeah, so yeah, I will explain you that, Sanjana. So, so you can see the site structure here, right? So the home
Mm.
page comes in the top, and the profile page is here, and the integration is a no third set of hierarchy pages, right? So
Mm.
Zapier, it gets lot of natural backlinks. People mention it in
Yeah.
the PR, media, etc., and they have a high profile there. And the
Yeah.
profile page, what happens is that if Slack, if Zapier is creating a profile page for Slack, they create a page explaining how they their client can customers can use Zapier for for using Slack more productively, right?
Okay.
So and they link back to Zapier's profile page. So
Got it.
this happens for all the profile pages, right? So
Got
the
it.
DA is very high here. So what happens is that the link juice from homepage and the profile pages all passes through the integration pages, making them successful to rank for other branded terms like Dropbox, Google Drive, etc.
Got it.
Right?
Got it. Okay.
Uh, yeah, so if you see here, the intent is people do not know that there is a tool like Zapier, but they want them to integrate Dropbox and Google Drive here, right? So what they did, Zapier created a landing page for all those intents, not only for these branded keywords, for us, all the, it may be HubSpot and the any CRMs you use versus the email marketing software. So if you type in two brand names, then Zapier is going to target that actually,
Got
right?
it. Okay.
So these are the categories here, Sanjana. So this landing page is about Gmail integrations. This is Instagram, Google Calendar, etc. And these are the organic traffic they receive per month actually, right? So
Yeah. Interesting.
this is this is actually very cool. So see, if they have targeted keywords like automation platform or integration platform, they would have not survived in the industry for much longer, and they might have not created a $144 million business actually. So
Yeah.
the key thing here is they went back, they did a proper research about their audience, their pain areas, etc. See, now they have created landing page for very specific integration like Google Forms and MailChimp. So it resonates with the pain area of the customer, right? So if you create a landing page for very generic terms like integration platform, that is not going to happen.
Right.
So that is a very no, that was the key to success, Sanjana.
Got it.
And one more interesting thing that happened is that after identifying this category, Zapier has started publishing a lot of landing pages for dual brand keywords actually. So previously, if you look at the search volume for Zapier and Notion, it was zero actually, meaning before they published the landing pages. But after they started publishing a lot of landing pages, people, no audience came to know that there is a particular tool called Zapier, and they have a integration for each app that you want, right? And they create a landing page for each app, right? So what happened is that after a point of time, people started searching for Zapier plus brand name to get the to
Okay.
land to that particular
Yeah.
landing page
Interesting.
actually. So this is known as blue ocean strategy, where one particular keyword will not have volume before, but after doing a specific strategy, that particular keyword will have a volume, right?
Got it.
So now they are also started seeing traffic from their no combination of these keywords as well, right?
Got it.
So whenever yeah, so even when it comes to marketers, right? If they want to land in the exact profile page, they type in Google to find the Zapier's page. They don't no search in the Zapier actually. So that
Yeah.
is how
Yeah.
it works now. Yeah. So I think these two strategies are very it stands out for me from the rest of the SEO strategies that are out there, Sanjana.
Got it.
So that
Got
is
it.
why I thought it was really exciting, and I thought
Yeah.
I would share it with you. And
Got
if you
it.
see here, so this is the traffic they receive from these landing pages, Sanjana.
Got it. And why is there a drop in traffic in the month of August?
Yeah. So what happened is that, as you know, they created landing page for two disparate apps integration, right? For example, Slack and Gmail, maybe, right? So
Yeah.
for the first 25K landing pages they created, it was no created by humans actually using the partner program. No people from Zapier and that particular app combined to create a landing page.
Okay.
But
Okay.
no, after creating 25K landing pages, they saw a good improvement of traffic here at the peak, as you can see. So
Yeah.
Zapier, they wanted to scale this much, in a faster way. because if you have human editors, it is difficult to scale things up, right? So what they did is they implemented programmatic SEO and they used AI to create a landing pages, which
Got
is
it.
not proofread by any of the human editors.
Got it.
They saw a success for some time, but after Google updated certain algorithms and
Got it.
it was not the content was not user friendly, it was not adding value to the users.
Mm.
So, no, they saw no major drop in August actually. And
Okay. Okay.
yeah, so but at the same time, the thing to note here is still Zapier follows it. They didn't go back to their old model, but the
Mm.
thing they know that has helped them to grow again is the hypothesis is that the backlinks they were building for the past years, no, the number of referral domains have increased over the years. So
Got it.
if you see, if you check at the month of August 2020, 2021, the link, no, they get unique links, meaning one link from one domain actually, which is a very good no, sign actually.
Mm.
So this is just a hypothesis, Sanjana. Nobody
Okay.
knows for sure that we no graph went up again and no
Got it.
how things are going for them in a good manner. But I think apart from this, we uh, on seeing this case study, we came to know that it is not only about the search volume, right?
Mm.
See, SEO is not only for ranking high difficulty keywords. SEO is just a concept. It is about algorithms and guidelines and strategies. So you can customize SEO based on your niche actually. So some of the
Exactly.
niche will have a lot of keywords to target, and some will not have. So if you are not having keywords, it doesn't mean SEO is not no valuable there, right? It is up to us to come up with some unique ideas to implement SEO. So
Got it.
yeah, so this is the reason I thought this case study will be much interesting. Sanjay.
That is a very interesting take on Zapier, Sam. I really appreciate your efforts for doing such a detailed case study on Zapier. I'm sure it's going to be really useful for marketers listening to this video as well.
Thanks, Sanjay. Very excited to share this actually. Yeah.
Yeah, this is very interesting. All right, so that's it. I guess that's it I had in my mind as well. I don't have any more questions. Do you have anything else to share?
Right. Nothing, Sanjay. I think I'm good from my side. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, like if you give me the link to this PPT, I can add it to the description of this video so people can check it out. And I'll also give your LinkedIn profile in the description so people can connect with you later and chat more about your research on Zapier.
Right, Sanjana. So I have also written two blogs about it. So I can also give you links for those, Sanjana. So it will be
For
useful
sure.
for the audience. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So I'll add both the blogs and this PPT link to the description so people can check it out. All right, so that's it I had, Sam. And thank you so much for your time today and speak to you later. Bye.
It was my pleasure, Sanjana. Thanks for the opportunity. Bye,
Bye.
Sanjana.
Bye.